This has been hardest prep I've ever done. This has been the week from hell. Once again, it's always something. Every week I feel like there has been something. Hey guys, what's up? So, verdict is in. We are 2 weeks out, so we are in complete suck mode. So what does that mean? Well, today, after I checked in, my coach, he dropped my calories pretty significantly and upped my cardio, which wasn't super significantly. It's only 5 minutes, but so now I'm an hour per day, every day. Carbs low, calories just low in general, officially like bikini roll diet. So it's always hard the first day to like absorb that, and then I have to rearrange my planned meal plan. But since calories have dropped so drastically, and since I've just been really tired, basically I'm gonna flip my schedule a little bit. I'm gonna do my workouts first and then cardio later. Because I want to save the majority of my energy for my workout, and I find that if I do cardio first, one, I'm drained for like the rest of the day, but two, I get so cold afterwards, I can't warm up. It almost feels like I'm like sick. So we're gonna switch it up today, schedule, see how that works for me. If it's any better, cool. If I can have more energy during my workout, awesome. So what that means, as you can hear, I'm actually making my pre-workout meal right now, my meal 2. So that I can hit the gym here in about an hour or so. So meal 2 is the same, or my pre-workout meal is the same, but it's just this cream of rice waffle. I'll show it to you in a second. But yeah, change of plans. So I'm an idiot. I didn't even show you my waffle because I just got distracted. But anyways, gonna go hit a workout. I believe we're doing back today. So, fun times. We'll bring you along. Let's go. Alright. I gotta film this workout, but I'm always cold and I don't want to take off. I look like a hobo in the gym. Oh shit. Okay, let's do this. Get this sweatshirt in my merch store. That's right. Down below. It's a little faded because I've worn it, but generally it looks better than this. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so workout is complete. Right now with workouts, it's mostly about like fatigue control and just basically doing the best that you can, because we're not really building muscle right now. We're just trying to keep it on. So here is meal 3, and this is 135 grams of chicken breast, 100 grams of kabocha squash, which is a Japanese squash that I will show you. I will probably have to roast some more. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but if I do, I'll show you the process. But also spinach. And then I got takeout sauce mixed with the chicken pad thai sauce together, which is like so good together. I'll show you the bottles next meal because I'll be eating it again. But yeah, I'm going to eat this. And then I got some client work, got a call, and then I'm going to hit cardio. And yeah, I'm just trying on this new schedule. So far, I think it's going to be good. So, but I just got to get past my other issues, which is, I feel like every day it's something, and now it's digestive stuff again. It's fun times on prep, you know? But anyways, let's see how this goes. Hey guys, what's up? So it is many hours later. I've just been working this whole time since the last meal. And it is currently 5 o'clock. And I gotta go do my cardio. So I gotta go head to the gym, do an hour of cardio, come back, eat the rest of my foods. It's really hard to focus. I have to like partition my energy to like around my meals, and it takes a lot of calculated planning. There's planning, and then there's when am I gonna have enough energy to do X, Y, Z. It's a whole new ballgame once you hit this point of prep. So I've kind of reached this place where I'm just realizing I'm gonna have to give myself some grace. I just have to do the best I can, and done is better than perfect, right? So I'm just trying to keep this in mind, and yeah, it's not optional. So I'm gonna go ahead to the gym, get my hour of cardio in, come back, and then eat my meals and relax, and get back to all the stuff tomorrow. Anyways, I was also gonna say, so man, this whole week, you know, I've definitely been on the struggle bus with the back issues and digestive issues and the knee and the shoulder. It's been quite a lot. But today I've been a little worried that I'm getting sick. I have like a lymph node that's swollen into the armpit. I'm cold. I'm a little achy. I'm very, very tired. But I just haven't been sleeping very well, which can also lead to getting sick. But yeah, doesn't stop here. You don't stop for fatigue. This is to be expected with prep. Like, this is how you're basically supposed to feel. If you feel like shit, you're probably doing something right. Anyways, all right, time to go do cardio. First 10 minutes are always the hardest. Take it 10 minutes at a time. Let's do this. Alright, so that was the longest hour of cardio I've ever done in my life, but it is done, finished, got through another day once again. 10 minutes at a time, that's just what I kept telling myself. So, I'm gonna make dinner, but I wanted to show you kabocha squash. Like, what is that? And so I have it all cooked off here in this bowl. This is stuff that I've already roasted, so it's ready to go. That's the key. Always plan. Always have the things that take forever to cook prepped out. Same like where I have my chicken. So, kabocha squash. It looks like this. It is basically like the Japanese version of a butternut. So you can buy it at Asian markets for much cheaper. Sometimes they can be kind of expensive depending where you are, but Asian markets it's where you want to go. Sometimes they're even like cheaper at health food stores like Sprouts versus Safeway, Rayleigh's, that kind of thing. I did get these from Sprouts, and they were about, I think they're $3 a piece. So this is what they look like. Cut them in half, take the seeds out, roast them for about 45 minutes at 450 in the oven. If I have time tomorrow, maybe I'll show you. But this is the end product. So I'm gonna make my dinner because I'm starving and show you the end results. So here is dinner. If you can see that. Okay, so broccoli, and then we got chicken, and we got the squash, but we've got this new Flavor Gang chicky pad thai sauce, which is delicious. The sweet peanut sauce. And then I use the takeout sauce. And then the maple sriracha sauce. So this is like the trio. I'll show you. If you are to try any 3 sauces of Flavor Gang, these are the 3 that you want to try because they are delicious together. So there's dinner. Now it's time for me to go find something to watch on YouTube, relax, and chill. Hey guys, what is up? So this has been the prep. I think this has been the worst, hardest prep I've ever done. This has been the week from hell. Once again, it's always something. Every week I feel like there has been something. So I had to stop recording. I didn't get my last meal because I got pretty sick. And I was confused because it was just like this sudden onset of nausea and fatigue. Like it felt like I hit a wall. And the next day I was so tired I could hardly get out of bed. And I just thought it was because I wasn't sleeping well. I was doing an hour of cardio every day. I had a really exhausting week previously, hurting my back and still trying to get through everything. So I was like emotionally, physically just pounded into the ground and drained. And but then as the day went on, I realized it was probably something more because I started to spike a fever. So, so far in this prep, I've had shoulder issues. I had to have my knee drained, digestive issues, threw my back out, and then now, so when I spiked the fever, it became a little bit more obvious of what it might be. Actually, I told Des and she forced me to urgent care, but I had a UTI that I didn't really know I had, but to be fair, like I did address it with the doctor, but then they're like, nah, basically. Anyways, so I've had this UTI for weeks, so who knows how long I've actually been feeling the effects of it. This could be part of my misery, part of my fatigue, but it got bad enough where I got a fever, and I've been trying to kick the fever for the past few days. This is the first day today, Sunday, that it hasn't come back. So it's just been kind of coming up, come down, and I don't know, like, you could probably tell maybe in the last workout that I recorded, I did not want to take my sweatshirt off. I was just cold, I was achy, and it turns out it's because I had a fever. So I probably had this fever for a few days, and it was pretty miserable. So I finally contacted my coach, and he allowed me to take Thursday as a rest day. I still did get my 10,000 steps because I didn't want to break my streak, but I took the day off from like cardio and the workout. Downside was that I still only had 1,400 calories, so it was like a recovery day, but I didn't get a whole lot of recovery. So I'm still in a bit of recovery mode, but I'm already feeling a lot better. I got on antibiotics, and that, I felt that instantly pretty much start working, but I'm still kind of getting back up there. But we are a little less than 2 weeks now, getting into the peak week type of things. So things are getting exciting. It's basically home stretch. I know I can make it. It's been the roughest, most mentally and physically challenging prep. I feel like it's just been every week, and I did not know if I was gonna make it on Thursday because I felt so awful. I didn't know what it was up until the UTI situation. But that's one thing after you have bowel placity. Like, people are like, how would you not know that? It makes it a little harder to be able to tell because there's always a little bit of like burning or pain. I have a past of having strictures, so there's always been a little bit of pain there when urinating, but it wasn't until I started not feeling great and then was like, you know what, my pee smells a little weird. And so went to urgent care, got a test. They're like, yes, you have UTI. So they sent me home with antibiotics. Thank you so much to my girlfriend Des. once again, she has saved my life. She's the one that made me go to the hospital when I had the bowel obstruction. And this year in particular, I feel like it's just been unlucky. I have never had these weird situations just pop up out of nowhere. So, 2023 has definitely been a year that I'm not going to forget. Hopefully, for good reasons as well, as we approach competition day. I'm determined to get there, and I know I will do it. I've come this far, right? There's only 2 more weeks, so there's only 2 more hurdles that can potentially throw my way, right? But, that all to say, it has definitely been the roughest week yet. So, I'm going to end with a quote because that is what I do. I apologize for kind of just dropping off face the earth and not filming my last meal. Not that it matters too much, but the quote that stood out to me this week is, "Everything feels better when you earn it. Do hard shit, otherwise you'll be numb to life's gifts." And that is very true. And I'm thinking that when I stand up on that stage, I am going to feel like I completely earned to be there because I've given it my 120%. And it's funny, I was telling Des how the past week or so, I've just been beating myself up thinking like, what is wrong with me? Why do I have no push? Like, I felt like I was getting mentally weak in that normally I could push through these things and like push through in workouts, lift heavier, just keep going. But I felt so dizzy and like disoriented, but I thought it was still mental. And so I had kind of, maybe disconnected from my body a little too much. So let that be a lesson to you. Don't ignore your body. Make sure you're still aware of what is going on, even though, that's with bodybuilding, you kind of do have to disconnect. Any athletic endeavor, you do kind of disconnect from your body. It's not the healthiest thing, but that's why bodybuilding isn't necessarily the pursuit of health. Sports are not the pursuit of health. Sports are the pursuit of competition and extremism, and bodybuilding is definitely an extreme, but it makes me feel alive. I love the challenge, despite all the bullshit. Like, this is the stuff that I live for, and I always feel better coming out of it. Like, I feel it's a spiritual come to Jesus kind of journey, especially when you get into these last weeks. And I always grow as a person and learn a lot about myself and what I'm capable of. And this one has certainly pushed me to the edge of what I feel like I am capable of handling. And but I'm here. We're still here. We're still going. So all that to say, no matter what happens, come show day, I feel pretty darn proud of myself for potentially getting there. Knock on wood. I'm not gonna knock because my dogs will bark. But so that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining in. Make sure to stay tuned. We are on the home stretch. It is gonna get wild. So let's do this, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Peace out. I'll see you next time.